Hi, it's Morgan, and this morning I turned on my TV, went one channel too far, went from CNN to Fox and Friends, and I want to just take a look at what I'm looking at today on Fox and Friends and tell you why I don't watch Fox News.
Hello Australia, thank you for watching Fox on Fox.
Hi Australia.
If you want the latest reports from our correspondents, visit both foxnews.com and foxbusiness.com. Keep it right here. Well, as the search for Joe Biden's running mate heats up, Kamala Harris is calling on celebrity DJs and other celebrities to help raise funds for his campaign. But did Hollywood really help the party the last time around?
To answer the question, yes, Hollywood did help the last time. In fact, Hillary Clinton won by almost 3 million more votes. So I think, Hollywood endorsements is not something that's unnatural. It's not something that people don't want to have. I mean, maybe in the past, yes, people weren't interested in entertainers' opinion. But today, that's all we have. That's all we have. In fact, Donald Trump was an entertainer. Through The Apprentice, through wrestling, through various different TV appearances, Home Alone 2, Hollywood has become a major factor in how we see the world. When I flip through Instagram, I'll look at posts from Madonna, from Snoop Dogg. Various different entertainers, Will Smith, they all have something to say. And we can qualify that by whether it's a good message, whether it's relevant, whether they have relevant experience, or whether they're talking out of their ass. Let's get back to these asses.
Vote for Hillary Clinton. I'm with her. I'm with her. I'm with her.
Because she's the most qualified person to hear all of our needs.
I'd like to introduce to you the next president of the United States, Hillary Clinton.
Here to react is New York Post columnist Miranda Devine. Hey, Miranda.
Hey, Ainsley, how are
Good
you?
morning. I'm good, thank you. Do you think this will work?
Look, it didn't work last time.
Didn't it though? Doesn't it always work? If I was a politician, or if I was doing anything, a celebrity endorsement is powerful material, and you're reaching out to their fans, their supporters, people who are going to give you a second look. So she says it didn't work last time. What do you mean it didn't work last time? It was very effective. It was very effective. We had Katy Perry, we had Beyonce. These are strong voices, these are colourful voices. On the other hand, we see a lack of musicians prepared to allow Trump to use their music on his campaign. So I think this is a very important thing. And for a single columnist, and again, I could say I'm a columnist because I used to have a column in a paper, but I'm not a credible columnist. I mean, I can't go on Fox News, but my fear is that they would pick columnists that suit their agenda or the message that they want to portray. So here's a columnist saying, yes, ignore Hollywood, ignore the money that they can generate for Kamala Harris or whoever it is, whether it was Hillary Clinton in the past. Trump only wishes he could get the celebrity endorsements from the celebrities he's met over the years, from the celebrities he has known throughout his career. He doesn't get it, in both senses of that meaning. And it's very easy for a columnist to come on the TV show, but you should have a balance. You should have people saying, it is very effective. You could get someone from social media, somebody who's a producer, somebody who's hiring in Hollywood. But to take a single columnist to try to dismiss the amount of money and awareness that Hollywood could bring to a campaign is ridiculous. Let's watch a little more.
Reason it will work now. I'm with her. Made no difference to people. They didn't vote for Hillary Clinton, and I think it's already baked in that
they didn't vote for Hillary Clinton.
People belong in Hollywood and the celebrity world. So it's not really a surprise. Last time, Donald Trump, I think he had a couple of guys from Duck Dynasty and Real Housewives supporting him, and he still won. I think the interesting thing about Kamala Harris, though, is the fact that she's coming out to showcase her wares just as she's becoming the favourite as the vice presidential pick for Joe Biden.
Now, last time when she was running, everyone kept saying, well, that's Hollywood. They're wealthy. What do they know? Hillary Clinton's out of touch. There was a lot of controversy. And the president came in, and he was very wealthy, but he built his empire. And he said,
Now, you see the way she doesn't finish that sentence. So he was very wealthy, but he built his empire. Pause. I mean, she knows in that lie that he built his empire on appearing on TV, on appearing in magazines, Howard Stern show. So, you know, he's on radio, he's on TV, he's in magazines, he's in newspapers. And it wasn't serious broadsheet magazines or newspapers where he was getting his attention. It was wrestling. It was The Apprentice. So, or Howard Stern. So, here we have somebody saying he built his empire. Now, the idea of a self-made millionaire is fantastic. It is the American dream. But the more you deep into that, you realize that he didn't. He did create something. He did create a brand, yes. But I wouldn't rate his buildings as being wonders of the world. Even though Trump Tower looks incredible, when they had the fire, we realized that it was lacking fire preventative measures that could have saved a life. So he built an empire, but it's an empire where he won't show his financial statements. It's an empire where he has relied heavily on the Hollywood side of things. So for people to dismiss, or for a single columnist to get so much airtime, and for me to even discuss it this morning, is incredible. Just simply incredible. To dismiss Hollywood, 100 years of entertainment, of entertainers, people who've gone on to well, for example, Princess Grace. I mean, you can't dismiss Queen of Monaco because she's an actress. And the same could be said about many, many different people. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, the Governator. I mean, we can joke about his Terminator role. We can joke about his some of the films he's been in, but the people in Hollywood are a major part of how we see the world today. And some of the causes that they might invest in, Leonardo DiCaprio, for example, any of these Hollywood elites, as they're dismissed as, they are making contributions. They are making contributions to society. And it goes far beyond just being Hollywood, elitist, glitzy, dream world town. No, Hollywood has contributed a lot, and it has contributed a lot to Donald Trump's campaign. I mean, one of his assets is saying that he's married to a model. I don't hear any columnist defending the valuable resources that fundraising can bring to the table, or even just the awareness. Because there's two things that are going to happen. If you have the Beyonce and the Jay-Z's of the world who are singing a message, who are contributing to your cause, then people are A, going to listen and maybe want to vote for that candidate, or they might go to a rally that's fundraising, or they might do something else. So there's either money or votes coming in. I mean, you cannot easily dismiss this by having a single columnist. And I'm sorry, but I do not know this person's credentials, whether it's a fashion column she runs, and I am being very dismissive of that. That's my pure ignorance that I'm showing. I could easily Google this person if I wished, but I don't see how you, as a single person, can easily dismiss a billion dollar industry such as Hollywood. I mean, even if you were just to look at Playboy, for example, I mean, I'm sure you could look at one section that it alone would bring in $1 billion. I'm sure there are films, whether it's the James Bond franchise, whether it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that they could probably bring in $1 billion in a single film. And again, awareness, fans, votes, money. This is huge. But Fox News just dismisses it. Hollywood elitist. And for that, I'm going to go back to CNN. Thanks for listening. See you soon. Bye-bye.